tried to steal it. Do you remember who stood?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Woo! Welcome back from intermission. Yeah, thank you. This intermission brought to you by Quigs Pub. All right. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Thank you. Our next comedian is one of the Berserker. He is 1/3 of the Berserker residents. I'm 2/3. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the comedy styling of Mr. Brad Wren.
All right. We're going to do this again. I've done this before. Time. Ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Dungeons. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And Dragon. Bum, bum. Previously on Dungeons and Dragons, Bela Rubin killed an owl.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say second edition for life?
I did.
Oh. It warms the cockles of my heart. But let's get serious. No time for joking around now. There's a dungeon master in his house. I need our first contestant. So I get some hands up here. Right here. Come on up. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Here's your character sheet. You are Rion Gilfoot Underhoot, a half-elf warrior from the town of Tashel. They have sent you to investigate a small hamlet to the south called Trowbridge. It has been rumored that Gorgon, specifically a Gorgon named Kilmarati, has been terrorizing Trowbridge. Do you know what a Gorgon is?
No.
Does anybody want to tell her what a Gorgon is?
Lady with snakes for hair.
A lady with snakes for hair, that's correct. A lady with Medusa is a Gorgon. Learn something new every day. So, they are a Gorgon by the name of Kilmarati is terrorizing the town of Trowbridge. Your mission is to stop the Gorgon, okay? You find yourself on a path headed to Trowbridge, surrounded by trees and nature things. You're about 3 miles outside of the hamlet of Trowbridge. You happen upon an inn. The inn is called the Randy Artichoke. You've heard of this place before. The owner is named Randy. There is a rabbit grazing on some clover outside the inn. What would you like to do?
With the rabbit?
Whatever your imagination can imagine. What would you like to do? You're standing in front of an inn. There's a rabbit grazing on some clover.
I'd like to go in the inn.
You open the door to the inn. Randy is shirtless and tied to the bar with his own intestines. With his dying breath, he says, "Turn around." What would you like to do? You turn around. An enormous man covered in bristling black hair stands before you. You recognize this man, but you can't quite remember where from. Let me get my dice. Okay. So, you're only going to need a d20. So, take these. Okay, you recognize this man from somewhere. Roll the die to see if you remember where you recognize him from. 17. This man is Sanook, a dreaded highwayman. You've heard stories that he is so fearful and brave that one morning he woke up and his urine was red, but he didn't go see a doctor. He just said, I pee blood now, and went on with his life. He says to you, what brings you to these bars?
Lunch at the inn. I think. No, I'm killing the Gorgon, the snake, Medusa, right?
You're here to destroy the Gorgon. Kill a Marty, huh? He slides the bar across the door to the inn, blocking your path. He says, I work for the Gorgon. He draws his battle axe. What do you want to do?
Do I have a weapon?
You have a rusty short sword.
I would like to use my short sword.
Go ahead and roll the die. Holy shit. You swing. You got a 19, by the way. You swing and plunge your rusty short sword into Sanook's leg. He looks down and he laughs. He swings his battle axe high above his head. He cuts your head from your body. May I see your character sheet? God, let us see. Another. Go ahead, sit. Your name is Rion Underhood, Guilford Underhood. You're half warrior in the town Tashel. You've been sent to investigate a small hamlet called Trowbridge. It's been rumored that the Gorgon named Killamarty has been terrorizing Trowbridge. Your mission is to stop the Gorgon. You find yourself on a path headed to Trowbridge, surrounded by trees and other nature shit. You're about 3 miles outside of the small hamlet, and you happen upon an inn called the Randy Artichoke. There is a rabbit grazing on some clover outside the inn. What would you like to do?
Cook the rabbit for lunch.
Well, okay. Go ahead and swing at the rabbit. Great. You got a 6. You swing wildly with your hand. The rabbit, seeing this aggression, gives you a sideway glance and begins to transform. He screams and moans, and before you is a full-size manticore. Do you know what a manticore is?
I used to.
It's a lion, bat, scorpion.
Right.
The manticore swings at you with his first claw. He hits you firmly across the chest. Are you? I'm the DM.
Alright.
I don't bud die.
I got it.
Okay. You're great. This is unorthodox. You're Rion. You're on an inn. You're on a path. You're standing in front of an inn. What do you want to do?
I kick open the door at the end.
Okay. As you step inside, all you see is whiteness in all directions. It's like that scene in The Matrix, you know, when Neo goes in and gets the guns. It's just white as far as you can see. But standing in front of you is a man.
Yeah.
He's wearing a navy blue zip-up shirt, blue jeans, and a camo knit. He has a scruffy beard, an enormous forehead. What do? You can speak to him.
Kiss him.
Yeah. I kiss him.
Well, as you move towards him, he mirrors your movements. Exactly. And so when you lean in to kiss him, he kisses you back. Well done, Dave. You defeated the quest because the first lesson of Dungeons and Dragons is to love yourself.
That was kind of good for me.